So I am 10 days into Morning Meltdown 100. I've made it through each of the different workouts so far. There's 10 different workouts, and they sort of ramp up as you go through the 100 days. But I've done the first set of 10, and so here's my thoughts on how it's going so far. I've been doing one workout a day and following time nutrition, and I'm nursing full time, so I eat about 2,000 calories a day, and I still feel like I am slimming down and my body is using all the food that I am consuming as fuel. I'm not binge eating, and I'm not really hungry. I can recognize when I can start feeling hungry, and I'm like, okay, it's time for the next meal. So that portion of it is going really well, because I used to have a hard time. I felt like I was falling behind on eating, but this really helps me recognize my hunger cues and to tell me when it's time to eat again. So the first 10 workouts, my favorite of the 10 is definitely the lit cardio. It is so fast that when she said it was time to stretch, I was just like, oh, okay. It pushes you to the point where it's so hard, and it gets super hard at the end, and then you're like, oh, I don't think I can go any further, and then it's time to stretch. So it really pushes your mindset in that you're like, I don't think I can keep going, and then it's done. So I love that challenge. The same for Meltcon, which is basically the same thing, only you add weights. It's 10 1-minute moves back to back to back, and then 2 minutes break in between. And during that break, she was like, you have 2 minutes to find your life again. And I was like, absolutely, because you don't have time to think about what's next. You don't have time to think about what weights you're using, and you just pick them up and you do the moves and you keep going, and then you catch your breath for 2 minutes, and then you push through for another 10 minutes, and then before you know it, it's over. So I love every 5 days, and every 5 and every 10 you get a stretch day, which is amazing, because you wake up on the day and you're like, I'm just so sore that I don't think I can do a workout. But then those stretch workouts just stretch it all out for you and relax you for the day, and it just feels really good. So I've been doing them. I wake up early before my kiddos. I have 3 kiddos, and I get up about 2 hours before them to get in my workout and to do my journaling and devotions and breakfast, because I am not a morning person. I like to wake up nice and slow, and with doing that, I feel like I can run my day instead of getting up when my kids wake up and feel like I'm catching up with the rest of the day. So as much as I hate waking up in the morning every single morning, I love the feeling of being accomplished and working on me so that I can show up and be my best self for my kiddos and my family. For the journaling, there's this awesome B100 book, which has little 100-second journaling things to do with it. So like at the end of day 10, like today, you'll have 100 seconds to, it gives you a little journal prompt to do. and sort of get you ready for the next 10 days and reflect on the past 10 days, which I think is great because I'm looking forward to getting to the end of this and then going back through this and seeing how things changed over the past 100 days. And then there's also these short little journal entries to do at the end of each day. I've also been doing a quick little devotional called Grace and Gratitude, which helps me focus on, you know, the little things in life that we often take for granted, but just to be thankful for those little things. And I've been reading Miracle Morning again as well to help get into the routine of how my morning is going. So there's my update for the first 10 days. I just took my progress pics and I'm excited to compare the 10 days and getting ready for the next 10 days. So here we go.